Egypt. Yeah, we're saying Argentina. We're going to predict Lionel Messi's. Hello, good morning, afternoon, evening, everybody. Hello, and yeah, sorry, a bit of a call to nature there. So, and also, why have I not got my green screen sorted out? I'm an idiot, but nevertheless, I'm also going to be switching over some things. So therefore you don't see some bits and pieces. But yes, welcome along to another live stream. It is, of course, well, yeah, I've got to get some stuff sorted out. But in the meantime, it is, of course, Manchester United versus Brighton. The Seagulls, there it is, are back in action for a 3 p.m. kickoff. And if you're wondering to yourself, well, how on earth can I do a live stream at this sort of weird o'clock whereby, for some reason, let me just that. Yeah, for whatever reason, we can't get those sorts of games in this country. I have very legal means. That is for sure. So, if you're gonna roast me in the comments, don't, go for it, whatever. What other thing I was going to say? Oh yes, I have to thank my lovely friend Nicole for giving me the login to it all, or the extra help in for that matter. So, a big shout out to my sister Nicole. And let's get the lineups up and running for Manchester United versus Brighton, and then I'll sort out my little live stream thing going on. But nevertheless, let's get it up now. Also, of course, the game earlier today, Wolverhampton Wanderers against Liverpool. It was, well, Wolverhampton did score early doors and were virtually almost in the match, but then Liverpool absolutely routed them in the second half. Gakpo with the 55th minute equaliser, and then with Robertson and Bueno with the own goal. That's a harsh one. So Robertson scored it, and obviously Wolves were trying to get back into the game, but then did an own goal of their own, which is oof, to say the least. Let me get that one up. And I'll give you the lineups first of all. So for Manchester United in goal, it's Onana once again. And then the back is Dalot at right back, Lindelof, Lisandro Martinez, and Reguilon. Left back, Casemiro and McTominay make up defensive midfield. Bruno Fernandes, Eriksen and Rashford make up the attacking midfield. And Højlund is up front today for Manchester United. A very crucial game for Manchester United for that matter. I'm just going to pop that down there so you don't actually see my microphone. And there's going to be a bit of togetherness now as far as this is concerned. I'll tell you what I will do. I think I'll bring this thing around here, maybe? No, I can't. Never mind. Okay, no. Nevertheless, it's weird, to say the least. So a little bit of a huddle together. I don't know what this is for. It's a moment of silence. Remind me what this is. Never mind. But in the meantime, what I will tell you is that in goal was Jason Steele. He's back in action for the Seagulls. Tariq Lamptey is at right back. Van Heck and Dunk make up the central midfield, and Veltman is at left back. Similar lineup to, or similar formation to Manchester United. Gross and Dahoud is making up defensive midfield. Adringa, Lallana, Mitoma are the front, and Welbeck is up front for the Seagulls. So their new signing. Let me see where he is. I'm an idiot. Ansu Fati is on the bench, so I'm a little bit relieved of that. Not gonna lie. So substitutes on either side: Bayinda, Maguire, Martial, Garnacho, Bellistri, Wan-Bissaka, Evans, Gore, and Mabry for Manchester United, and for the and for Brighton, Verbruggen, Dos Santos, De Paulo, Webster, Milner, João Pedro, Gilmore, Balbea, Ferguson, and Ansu Fati. And we are actually underway. I'm an idiot on that one. So, let me just do a bit of that, so at least I can see the time, and I need to probably do a bit of that. That's good enough, man. Right, I'm just going to sort out the green screen for a minute, and then I can get that back going again. Of course, Manchester United playing from right to left, whilst Man United left to right. Manchester United, of course, desperately need a result here today. That is an understatement, to say the least. I'm just trying to sort those things out. Right. That's not good enough, really. I need probably that over there. If anything, I probably need... Not like that. That's probably good enough. Is that going to reach far? No, I'll have to go left a little bit, but I'll tell you what. Probably do that. There you go. Yeah, that'll do. Because you won't be able to see the top anyways. Right, so let me get the filters. Let me get... Yeah, like magic, it just goes to that. Right, so here we go then for an interesting game of football, to say the least. As I say, Manchester United are in desperate times at the moment, especially after their game last week, and all sorts of shenanigans going on behind the scenes. Jadon Sancho, namely, among others. And of course, the Richarlison, is it Richarlison? No, I'm an idiot. The Brazilian wieners situation. Adringa, I think it is. Actually, is he playing today? I think he's on the bench, isn't he? No, it's not Adringa. He's one of our lot. I'm being dim. Anyway, so Manchester United with an opportunity maybe to get forward, trying to get bodies forward, but crowded out by a whole load of Manchester United players. But tell you what, Man United are trying to come forward as best they possibly can. Still might. And it is a corner for Manchester United. Early doors, 2 minutes 17 on the clock. I'm a little bit ahead, but screw it. But Man United really are desperately trying to get somewhere in this, in the Premier League in general, as corner comes to nothing. The Matona can sprint away, does get tackled again. And Lamptey trying to get the ball, and no foul given by the referees. Manchester United get away with it. But Brighton then get it back. It's all hands on deck for both sides. That is for sure. It was tackle after tackle after tackle with that one. And one of the Man United players has gone down. And he has come to the sidelines. I don't know if it was a challenge from Lamptey by the looks of it. So it was a slip from, I think it was Dalot. So maybe it was a bit of a let go. And it was a tackle by Lamptey on Dalot, for that matter. Oh, that was a crunch and a half. I don't think anything further warranted. Yes, a yellow card for Lamptey. Not ideal under the circumstances, but... I mean, it's early days. You don't want a yellow card this early, is all I will say. Yeah, Dalot getting in with a heavy challenge from Lamptey. And referee also having a word with Dunk. And I think it's going to be a drop ball scenario because there was no foul called. But there you go. Let me get back to that for that matter. Usual playing from the back for Brighton. And then we could get away as well on the right hand side. Here's March. That was a neat little ball, but unfortunately crowded out by one of the Man United defenders. And of course, this isn't the only game going on at 3 o'clock. It's also Aston Villa v Crystal Palace, Fulham v Luton Town, Tottenham Hotspur v Sheffield United, and the West Ham United at home to Manchester City. Here's hoping at least some drop points from Manchester City. You know, West Ham against Manchester City. Let's just hope West Ham can produce a few opportunities themselves. I doubt it, but you never know. But start by City, apparently, in the text chat on BBC Sport, as you would expect. I'm just going to grab a tissue. He's starting to become a bit weird. Manchester United are out of the traps already, though. It wasn't the best of balls, trying to get it out of Lamptey. Could be doing a bit better there. This might be an opportunity. Rashford could get forward. Still could get forward. Rashford blocked by Steele was probably the best chance for Manchester United early doors. Literally 5 minutes on the clock, and they had a shoe in there for a very good shout for goal. Marcus Rashford with some great skills to pay the bills. And of course, the crowd will no doubt be up for that one. And another free kick for Manchester United. And what I will do, actually, is switch this over so I can at least listen to it. What are you doing? That's weird. The headphones being weird. But say no more about that. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's this thing here. Yeah. Move that around a bit. So indirect free kick, right hand side. I think just over 30 yards out. Let me bring that around a little bit more and a little bit more. Anyway, free kick comes in. It was a looping one from one of the headers of Manchester United, but it was way up and over. It was not a bad shout from Manchester United. Højlund, I think, got the touch. It was a short one actually, and it was cut in, and then Højlund just couldn't get the connection right for it. Not ideal under his circumstances. Let's see, there's the volume on this. So at least I can hear it. Okay, why is it not playing? Okay, a bit weird. Anyway, another opportunity for Manchester United to get forward. Oh, potential shot from distance after a bit of a pinball there. Manchester United are up for it. They are up for it. Do you have the link? It's on 247 Sport. I've had special privileges, shall we say. So, yeah, it's not... Put it this way, if I could give you the link, you would need to create an account in order to get it. So, bad luck, I'm afraid. What else was I going to say? Oh, yeah, I was actually going to see how many people are watching. I'm an idiot. Again, Manchester United coming forward, left-hand side is Rashford trying to get somewhere. Veltman blocked him out. Let's see. So yeah, I had a bit of a helping hand, but that being said, I will provide, like, you know, watching, basically. There's a good cross in, and it was headed toward a very nice, gentle header from Lewis Dunk onto the goalkeeper. Dunk is just quality, isn't he? He's absolutely quality. It was quality for England against Scotland. Give him an England call-up every day of the week. Dunk is just absolutely spellbinding. Absolutely spellbinding. And I've always kind of rated Dunk, but now more than ever, he's just been absolutely amazing. Had an iffy first season. He gave away 4 own goals, but nevertheless, he has absolutely come on leaps and bounds in a same team. And I, for one, love it. Just going to do that. Anyway, it could be an opportunity. Matoma on the left-hand side for Brighton. Trying to find somebody. But Manchester United again crowding them out. And oh, some skills from Eriksen. Manchester United could come away again here. Rashford left-hand side. Manchester United look up for it. They really do look up for it. Another cross comes in. Højlund! Oh, he should have buried that. He should have buried that, Højlund. It was somehow the ball got away from him. That was, again, a massive opportunity for Manchester United to score. They look hungrier. They look more feisty, more upbeat for it. They're desperate to find something in this Premier League season. They're desperate to beat Brighton here today. You can tell right now with their fight, their agility, their mental arithmetic. Something which Ten Hag said Jadon Sancho doesn't have. But, yeah, I'm not going to... to dispel that one. There could be an opportunity for Manchester to get Forza. Welbeck on side. Cross comes in. Matoma needs to get it down, does so. Flag stays down for now. Brighton. Lamptey. Oh dear. Well, I don't know what that was from Tariq Lamptey. He did try. I think he should have at least aimed it on target. So Højlund was coming in to try and block it, but there you go. Look at this from Eriksen. Oh, how about that for a spin? He knew someone was behind him. And this was just an amazing move from Manchester United. Just seeing the replay again. Oh, just needed that touch from Højlund. Just needed that magic touch. There you go. It could be another magic touch here. Here is Højlund up against Veltman, who holds him out well. The Man United do get it back though. Brighton in defence mode. I think it's only a matter of time because the skills the Manchester United players are putting on here, it's amazing. Rashford, could be an opportunity again, blocked. Just, they look up for it. Man United look way more up for it. But it was offside apparently in the build-up, so Brighton get away with another one. It's all Man United so far. I say Brighton have had one or two mini chances, but the best bulk of the chances have come from Man United. They just look feisty. They are desperate. I've said that since the beginning. They just look absolutely up for it, and I don't blame them. Brighton, of course, will keep calm and carry on. See if there's any latest scores at the moment. I don't think so. No, there isn't. So, whatever. Brighton will now try and calm the play down. That's a good distribution from Steele. Look at that for the ball to March on the right hand side. Oh, I need to get some play going here. Need to test this Brighton defense. Sorry, this Manchester United defense. Just see what they're made of. Man United allowing Brighton a little bit of the play at the back. Lamptey. Trying to find Matoma, but crowded out. Dunk with a long ball, trying to find a header. That was a poor bit of hitting there from number 8. Not Brighton. Manchester United come forward again, but some good tackling has to be said, and pushed out. Is that a throwing for Dringa? Was amazing there, trying to push it out further and further. Manchester United do keep hold of it with a throwing though. Dringa up against Ericsson, that one. Tell you what, I am going to do that. Cross comes in again, but nothing to it. Now Brighton can get forward, need to find the men. Matoma gets acres of space on the left-hand side, but there is bodies in the way. Go on, Matoma. Does find a player. Couldn't find the touch, though. Manchester United come away again. And a great header from Dunk onto the goalkeeper. And that was a beautiful little pass back. Brighton just know how to work this play. Lamptey left-hand side. Comes forward. So much positivity from Brighton as always when they're playing from the back, but Manchester United have had the bulk of chances so far. Really have. And the number 8 was Dahoud, so I'm an idiot. So Dahoud slightly gave the ball away there. Yeah, Rasmus Højlund will be disappointed to not score that utterly brilliant chance earlier. Well, there you go. Do a bit of this. United now slowing the play down, and I, for one, don't blame them because United, they're fast-paced. They're very skillful at the moment, but Brighton playing the long game here. Let me get this on charge, actually. Brighton will just, literally calm things down as far as their possession is concerned. Our possession. Long ball up. And Brighton will keep a hold of it. Oh, Welbeck just again need to find those touches, Welbeck. He's just struggles sometimes with those touches. Manchester United again trying to play from the back. They get away with it, I tell you. They get away with that one. Yeah, they need to find some passes themselves here. At least there's no Maguire on the bench, on for them at the moment. And Nana trying to distribute it out. Almost does. As Dunk now passes it back to Steele in goal. Yeah, Brighton have literally toned down the state of play here. Because it was so frantic. It was so frantic. Brighton were desperate to try and find that early goal in the first 10 minutes. Had brilliant opportunity. So they might come forward here. It was a bit of a missed pass from Dunk. But in the end, Brighton get away with it. Another opportunity for Manchester City earlier against West Ham. Erling Haaland again. If it's not Højlund, it's Haaland. Lamptey left-hand side for Brighton. Does come away with the ball with a bit of shimmy-shammy, but gets tackled in the end. It wasn't the best of passes, but nevertheless, Man United did get it back. Still might not be the best of passes there. Man United playing dangerously at the back here. Still keep hold of it, though. And it's Rashford on the right-hand side now. It's a bit of a poor pass there from Rashford. Matoma will try and get the ball away. Unfortunately, didn't get the best skill there. Thrown for Man United on the halfway line. Now, United need to just find that extra gear once again, and they might do. Oh, what a tackle that was from Madringa. And it needed to be as well, because one of the Man United players was away there. It was a good pass as well. Oh, how about that for some back passing from one side to the other? Van Heck, see what we can find. With a small pass to Adringa, but gets crowded out by 3 Man United players. United doing well at the moment. They're passing well. They're holding Brighton to account here. They're together at a unit at the moment. Just something Brighton's struggling for at the moment. Onana, though, with the kick out. We'll see what he can do. And again, Manchester United will try and get the ball away with the very brilliant one-touch passing so far. Is that a bit too far? Yes, it is. Throwing for Brighton. It's a bit too far of a long pass to Rashford on the left-hand side. They went really well in midfield with the one-touch passing, but then all of a sudden just wasted it. I think De Zerbi may need to rethink a few things here, because United are showing themselves to be a quality side at the moment. Just lacking that final touch. And it was just that one moment for Højlund. If he had that touch, he was in. And of course, you know, it would easily be 1-0 up at this stage. Probably could have been easily 2 or 3. Still with the pass forward. And Brighton do get away. A bit slow, perhaps. Behind you, mate. Or man on, as they say. Again, Brighton trying to calm things down. So there you go. Still no goals in the other games. Villa had a huge chance earlier against Crystal Palace. Could be a cross here. Could be an opportunity. 1-0 Brighton. Let's go. Danny Welbeck. Oh, of all the opportunities Manchester United have had, it's Danny Welbeck with a cross coming in from I think it was March on the right-hand side. And of all the pressure for Manchester United, again, they let the first goal in. It's the same scenario. Brighton lead by a goal to 0. Danny Welbeck, I was a bit sceptical of him at the start, but he found the touch crucially, unlike Højlund earlier on in the match. And in the 20th minute, it's Manchester United 0, Brighton and Hove Albion 1. It was actually some good play. And who was it on the right-hand side? There was actually a Dringer on the right-hand side who fed the ball in. Welbeck onto a Dringer. And it was... I think it was Lallana who... have a look here. Yeah, it was Lallana who dummied And Welbeck just easily tapped it in. Brilliantly done by Brighton, and really, I mean, it's against the run of play. I've got to admit, there's eyes that are completely against the run of play. But we have our first goal of the afternoon, and it is Danny Welbeck against his old club. I mean, not the first time, obviously. But there you go. Come on! That's what we needed. I mean, we were up against it. We were literally up against it for virtually the first 20 minutes. All for the first 20 minutes. And then bam! Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. We then get them on the break. And it was a mini break, but it was a break nevertheless. And very well, Alana with the great dummy to set up Welbeck, who saw the ball coming. Bam! Straight in the middle. Come on! And it's happened. It's happened again. It's happened again. Manchester United. It's happened again. But let's not count our chickens. It's still early in the game. 21 minutes gone. But Brighton held their own. Brighton held their own for the first 20 minutes with waves of attacks and great opportunities for Manchester United. But in the end, it's the Seagulls who are soaring at Old Trafford. That was a good crossing, though, to be fair. Instead, headed out by Dunk. And it needed to be corner for Manchester United. And it is the first goal of the afternoon from the 3 p.m. kickoffs. I'm just going to pop that up a little bit so you can see it. So what we needed. That is what we needed. But corner for Manchester United. This could be lively. This could be dangerous. They need a goal back, Man United, desperately. Fernandez with a short one. No one closing him down. Not a bad ball in, but it's Welbeck, I think, kicking out. And in the end, it is a goal kick for Brighton. With a bit of a heavy touch from Ericsson. Your city is blue. Your city is blue. Just like Brighton. Your city is blue. A little bit of confusion here. Referee's just booked somebody. Is it Van Hecke's book? What for? What's he booked Van Heck for? Bleeding hell, even the referee is against us. Never mind the fans. Obviously, we are at Old Trafford today. Manchester United will come... No, sorry, Brighton will come away. And yeah, Van Heck got yellow carded. What for? I don't even understand that. Well, maybe we'll get some news in a minute. Right-hand side, there is March. Cuts inside. Finds another great pass. Here's a Dringer. Can he find the cross in? Gets held up a little bit by the Manchester United defender, Lindelof. And instead goes virtually back to the middle. Left-hand, try to find the left-hand side to Matoma, but instead crowded out. But Brighton do get it back. If you're just tuning in, thank you so much for tuning in. The Seagulls are soaring high. And the win probability, which was a bit favourable for Brighton at the start, is now at 52%, according to Oracle Cloud. And literally, as I say, Brighton leading early doors is so far the only goal of the 3 p.m. kickoffs. Still goalless everywhere, with Villa, Palace, Fulham, Luton, Spurs, Sheffield United, and West Ham v Man City. Somehow, it's still all goalless everywhere else apart from at Old Trafford, which is not going the way of Man United at the moment. But they might have something here, right-hand side. Matoma up against... Oh, it was a bit poor. And it could be an opportunity again, blocked out. It was Rashford with a shot out just inside the box. But blocked out by another sea of blue, stripy white shirts. Tesco bags are impenetrable. Man United again with the possession. Really, if you ask me, it was against the run of play all for that those first 20 minutes. All the pressure for Man United and all the great opportunities as well. Speaking of which, he might get another opportunity. Rashford trying to get the ball away. Another shot away, but another block from the Brighton contingent. How many of them have been sort of on target? Watch Rashford, though. He's going to be up for it. Lindelof push back. Of time wasting, that's what it was. So Van Heck was booked for time wasting, apparently. That early in the game? Jeez, come on, boys. Where's his sense of realism? Rashford again. Oh no, it wasn't Rashford. Now it's Rashford with the dummy. Could be an opportunity. Trying to find the crossing, but kicked out again by a Brighton player. And that was some poor communication there from two Manchester United players. Welbeck. And then Brighton keep a hold of it in the defensive half. Do-a-dee-dee-dee-dee-dum-dee-dee-doo. I'm so happy being a Brighton Herbin fan. That doesn't really make sense. Whatever. Well, I may be doing a few chants, but I can't think of any at the moment. With due to Wembley. No, we're not even at Wembley yet. We won't do that just yet. But what it does mean, though, let me have a look at the table as things stand. I think we are up to 5th after that. I'm going to double check that, actually. Tables... Oh no, up to 3rd, excuse me. So up to 3rd as things stand, with City and Liverpool both drawing. Well, no, sorry. With City drawing and Liverpool, of course, won earlier today. But still early days. Still early days. And seriously, I don't know how, but we are the only goal of the game. But really, Man United were punished for our poor defence once again. It's just trying to unlock the defence once again. Van Heck trying to come forward with acres of space for the Seagulls. And is that a good ball? Yes, it is. Look across it. No. Crowded out. Brighton taking their time here, and I, for one, don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. Yes, Simon Stone off BBC Sports saying that that goal was virtually too easy for Brighton. Not enough pressure on the ball as it was moved to the visitors, nor when it got there. We've won the last 3 games against Manchester United at Old Trafford. Oh, sorry, we've won in our last 3 games, home and away. Sorry, excuse me. Last team to beat Man United at Old Trafford. I mean, I don't know what's going on with Ten Hag's team. I really don't. It's just one of them things at the moment that it just, for some reason, just need to unlock. I think it's more of a chairman thing, though. Hello, Gilmore, how you doing? Let me know if you're a Man United fan, Brighton fan, or whatever fan in the live chat. Again, Brighton coming away forward. We all hate United up the Albion. Hey, let's go. Hey. I will be covering other teams at some point. If it's like big games, I will cover those as well. Again, another right-hand side opportunity for flag goes up. Oh, whereabouts do you live, Gilmore, by the way? Let me know where you live, what you do, and all the rest of it. I want to get to know you all. Oh, the squirming in the Man United seats at the moment. The absolute squirming. As Manchester United try again to get the ball away. Although that was a bit of a heavy touch. But Brighton do keep a hold of it. And Heck. Trying to play out from the back. Bryson had a little bit of a iffy moment, but Still confidence in going forward. Unfortunately, a bit of a poor touch from Lamptey there, trying to get the ball forward. But Brighton again do get it back. No foul. Here's Matoma. Can run at them. He can literally run at them. Oh, could have been an opportunity for pass forward there. Oh, what a touch from Veltman there to prevent the ball going forward for Manchester United. Needed to be as well. There's Dallo on the right-hand side for Man United. But again, Brighton get it back. I mean, Manchester United, I've been saying, like Gilmore at the start of this watch-along, it's been virtually all Man United, aside from... Oh, Lamptey almost got the ball there to try and keep Brighton going forward. He's got acres of space to go forward. But I was just saying, like, Manchester United, for the first 20 minutes, had the bulk of the chances and the great opportunities as well, especially for Højlund, who had that opportunity to touch it in, but instead somehow missed it. And again, Brighton easily getting forward. He'll have a shot on just over the bar. Nice effort, Danny, but you're not that kind of striker, all right? Not a bad effort, and it probably was the only opportunity, like the only option. But yeah, just a bit too much on it. Ding dong, back in a sec. Hold on. Parcel from Elon Musk. Right. Now, Man United are trying to sort of calm down a little bit. I mean, they were frantic and brilliant going forward. Passing from, especially midfield, they were the better side in midfield. But since the goal, it's just completely deflated them. Brighton do need a crucial second. But the second goal of the game could come from Man United and we could have a change of scenarios. Here's Rashford. Still Rashford on his own! Blocked out from a Man United player. As Rashford's gone down, it was Veltman who felt the force of the hit from Rashford. It was a hit and a half. Let's see what happened. Both men are down here. Rashford cuts inside of Van Heck. Oh, so they clashed afterwards. So yeah, Veltman kicked out. Oh, it came off the bar as well. And then they hit each other. Lallana looking after Veltman. And nice cuddle there from Rashford and Veltman. Because it was literally just an accidental clash there. Corner though for Man United. As it was a crucial touch from Veltman. He literally just stuck, like big massive stretch with both of his feet. And then came off the bar. Corner in, but that was a poor cross. But Man United do get it back though. And try to come forward there, but let me know what you think of the football guys and gals. If you're still watching. There's Ericsson in the midfield in a sea of Tesco bags in front of him. Let's see if there's any more goals. Oh, there is a goal. Aston Villa lead, but it is a VAR check. Against Crystal Palace, of course, which is good news for us. But it is a VAR check for offside, apparently, for the Villa goal. Hoofed upfield has brought that down to earth. And is that a free kick for Brighton? No, it is. Yes, it is now. That was a late call. That was a late call. Goodness gracious me. Even the Brighton players are sort of going, dude, how late was that? Yeah, definitely a free kick from foul from Casemiro onto Lallana. No two ways about it, that's a free kick. And is that a booking as well, or is it just a slap of the hand? I think it's just a slap of the hand. Disallowed! Villa are not 1-0 up. He's offside. Ooh, relief and boo for that one if you're a Brighton fan. Lamptey keeps the ball in play, prevents a throw-in. Yes, Mitoma trying to get the ball away. Is that a throw-in for Brighton? It's... Actually, it didn't even go out. What do I know? And a free kick for Manchester United in the end. And was trying to get a long ball forward, but nothing to it, and still just casually whips it away from the Rashford, who was trying to come in, and then hoofs it up. But it is a throw for Man United. Less than 10 minutes to go until the break. And actually, Luton can be happy with their performance so far. They're drawing goalless with Fulham at the moment. So they can be pleased with themselves. But I think the lack of Mitrovic is also helping Luton's cause, shall we say. And more taking the time, passing from the back, shenanigans. Actually, I need to update the clock. I'm an idiot. There you go. And then it goes to that, and then that. There you go. A little bit more update. I don't know why the timer just does that. I need probably a bit slightly better connectivity, that's for sure. But we got a shocker! We got a shocker at the London Stadium. West Ham leading against Manchester City, and it is the free kick specialist James Ward-Prowse with the goal. Adam, are you watching? Oh, we should have had him. We should have had him in the transfer window, if you ask me. James Ward-Prowse is a beast, and he needs to be picked for England more as well. He is the next David Beckham when it comes to free kicks. That is for sure. And he's a good baller as well. I think we should have had him in the transfer window, but what do I know? The thing is now, Brighton look the better side since the goal. They just look a bit more organised, a bit more relaxed. There was a bit of an iffy moment there. They almost gave the ball away to Manchester United, but yeah, commentators curse. Don't ruin it now. But Brighton do come away, trying to get the ball forward, but decide against it. Apparently, there's been numerous chances for Villa to try and get into the lead. And nothing doing at the moment. It's now gone quite quiet at Old Trafford, that's for sure. Not just in the fans, but also in the play. But Brighton will come forward with Matoma. It's a great long ball. Trying to find the cross in. That could have been a bit iffy. And Lamptey will keep it in play instead of giving it for throwing. And the Luton goalkeeper has been booked for time wasting in the 36th minute of the match. That just goes to show the state of Luton at the moment. They're resorting to even time wasting earlier in the match. There's going to be added on time for added on time and all the rest of it. Speaking of which, Brighton are literally taking their time in possession, trying to bring Man United onto them. And it might be successful. Still might be successful. Here's could have been opportunity. Well, was a Drinker actually on the right hand side, but got crowded out. He was actually really on the opportunity, just couldn't find the right touch. Now Man United might come away. And actually, it wasn't even a free kick. It was from open play, the West Ham goal. Rashford, left hand side for Manchester United in the box. Blocked out. Oh, it could be an opportunity. It is 1-1. Manchester United have deserved it. And it's Højlund with the goal. That is such a bummer for the Seagulls. But Manchester United have been coming and coming and coming and coming. And they needed they needed something of quality. And they found it with Højlund. It is 1-1. Oh, flipping it! It's crucial for Manchester United. Now they'll feel they'll be up for it. Literally, I said the second goal could be crucial for any one of the sides, and it was. Let me see. Rashford. Just dimmy. It was Van Hecken trying to get... Oh! Will it be disallowed? Will it be disallowed? Was the ball over the line when Rashford played the ball in? That for me's over the line. I don't know about you, but that's over the line. That for me is over the line. Oh, Man United are going to be hard done by VAR again, I think, here. To me, that's over the line. It is quite tight, but I've seen it from another angle. Oh, that's not really a cute angle. For me, the more side-on angle is the one they should be going for. I realise the whole ball has to go over the line. And for me, it is. I say the whole ball's over the line. It is tight. Maybe I'm a Man United fan. Maybe I'm not Man United fan. Maybe I'm a Brighton fan saying it is over the line. They're still checking it, VAR. The referee's having a word in his ear. And it is no goal! Manchester United hard done by VAR again! Would you believe it? 2 in a row! 1 for offside, 1 for the ball going out of play. Just nothing going Man United's way, even when they get a legitimate... Well, they think it's a legitimate goal. Otherwise, it is. The scorelines remain the same. Manchester United 0, Brighton of Albion 1. Incredible. I said the second goal will be crucial, but... Again, Man United hard done by VAR. I mean, I think it's the correct call, personally. It was tight, but it was very tight indeed. Oh, Brighton nearly came away with the ball there to go forward. But Manchester United had on some good play, actually, to be fair. Oh, that is cruel for Man United. And Man City did have an opportunity earlier to equalise. Oh, unbelievable drama in the extreme. Oh, you cannot write this. You cannot write this. I said Man United needed a little bit of quality. They did, and they still couldn't get the goal allowed. Look, from my initial offering, it looked like it was over the line. That's how I saw it. And the fact it's come 5 minutes, and now 2 minutes before half-time, obviously it's going to be about at least 3 minutes added on for the VAR check. Now, of course, we're looking at other angles, but for me, it looked like it was over the line. Excuse me. Incredible. Just incredible. Just going to have to time it a little bit. There's got to be at least 3, maybe 4 added on minutes. I'd say 4. Another cross comes in, but chested down by Dunk. And they might come away as well. Here's Matoma. Run like the clappers, your Japanese beauty, but a bit of a heavy touch sends it back towards the defensive side of Brighton. It was almost of an iffy moment. Still had to get the ball away. And that was a good pass. Hello, Fox Blocks. How you doing? Actually, it would be better if I did it. Be quicker if I did this. Somehow Brighton stay in front. And yeah, as they say on the BBC Sport thing, live text chat, shades of Japan. I thought it was against Germany, but apparently it's against Spain. Okay, maybe it was against Spain, come to think of it. Oh, that could be an opportunity. Adringa trying to keep the ball down, but Man United again get it back in defence. Good. Thank you very much. What's with the... Okay. What's that one? Don't know what the YouTube logo is for, but there you go. Match United are going to have an opportunity. Rashford! I didn't even see it until late. 3 added on minutes, by the way. So where was the pass from? Oh, that looked offside to me, but flag stayed down. Great touch from Rashford from the long ball. You know, Brighton need to pick up a little bit when it comes to the defence, because Rashford was in. Unfortunately, hit it wide. And fortunately for Brighton. So there you go. For me, I'd still say no goal. From Man United's disallowed goal. I still think it's the right call. It was very tight. Like, because at the end of the day, the whole ball has to be over the line. Like, literally, the whole list of whole balls has to be over the line. For me, I thought it was. Maybe I'm slightly clogging my brain in regards to that. Or my brain is slightly clogged. But there you go. You know what? West Ham could actually do well this season if they keep this up. They need that second goal, though. Do West Ham. Although for some daft reason, they're actually still behind us. Could be an opportunity for Manchester to get forward, or it was a tackle. No, it was not a tackle, according to the referee. Or was it a tackle? No, it was a tackle. No, it wasn't. Oh, it was offside, was it? Oh, it was offside, okay. So Højlund's complaining. So what happened here? Bit of an iffy bit of passing from Brighton. Oh, it was a flick and it was offside. Okay, that makes sense. So it was the flick from one of the Man United players and Højlund was in an offside position. Just. It was coming up. It was coming from an offside position. So there you go. Just a little bit. Empty with the ball. Is that a foul? Yes, it is for Brighton. Man United thought they came away with it. And a yellow card for Fernandes. Dahoud getting a bit of a knock there as we are into added on time and added on time. I think at least a minute might be added. You never know with the with certain things. It's been quite quiet the Premier League today, isn't it? There's only 2 goals out of the 5 games. And so far, they've gone against both Manchester clubs. Not a surprise if you're a United fan. This could be... Oh, that touch from Welbeck, man. And it is a goal kick. He tried to keep the touch down. But, yeah, a little bit heavy. Good ball, though, and it is half-time. So, drama in the extreme in the first half. Manchester United were way the better side for the first 20 minutes. But one bit of beautiful, crisp quality going forward from Adringa. So that's what it is. Adringa on the right-hand side, passing it towards Welbeck, although Lallana did the dummy. And it's that crucial goal that separates the teams. Man United thought they got an equaliser, but it was disallowed via a Matoma-esque scenario. At the break, it is Manchester United 0, Brighton of Albion 1. I will be back in a few moments because I need to collect myself. And I'll probably do a little bit of analysis in a few minutes. See you in a bit. Ooh, it's certainly been one heck of a first half of football, that is for sure. But yeah, I don't even know what to say of it. I mean, look, at the end of the day, Manchester United more or less deserved to get back into the game. They really did, but somehow nothing, I repeat, nothing is going their way whatsoever. I'm just waiting on the scenario of the players to come back out. And in fact, they will be coming out in a good old jiffy. So we might as well be back here ready for the second half. So yeah, and of course, Gilmore, thank you for messaging again. United offside goal, indeed. So yeah, I don't think we're going to be getting any favours in the Davis Cup. So we need to beat France. Oh, I'm just talking about tennis very briefly there. Very, very briefly. That needs to be. Do that. I don't know what I was all about. So yeah, I don't think we're going to be. Oh, there, you just heard my voice again there for a minute. Sorry about that. Let me get rid of that. Don't really need that. But yeah, this is going to be an interesting second half as the players come out. And of course, so far in the other games, it's goalless between Villa, Palace, Fulham, Luton, and Spurs, Sheffield United, with the exception being West Ham leading against Manchester City by 1-0. And in fact, they've only just got back underway in at the London Stadium as well. We're about to get back underway soon. And Fulham and Luton Town already back underway at Craven Cottage. Oh, damn. So there's actually going to be a third Red Dead Redemption game. And it's confirmed in development. That'll be interesting. Yeah, lol indeed, Gilmore. Lol indeed. Right, so we're going to be back underway for the second half in due course. I'm just getting ready with the start buzzer. And we are back underway for the second half. Manchester United right to left, Brighton left to right. Hopefully the Seagulls can last, but we'll see. We'll see. Man United have been a strong side so far. Let me fix that green screen shenanigans. I don't know what's going on here. I realise my green screen's just gone a little bit weird. Yeah, might be a bit better. I think I'll try that. Yeah. So that's a bit better. Oh, Manchester City literally going to go right at the start of kickoff at the London Stadium. Let me refresh that so I can see what's going on. Perfect start, and it was Jeremy Doku for City. So that's a perfect start for Manchester City. Welbeck might get away here, but blocked out by the Manchester City contingent. He almost got the perfect opportunity to get Brighton forward. The Man United might come forward here and they might get a great opportunity, but a bit too far for the ball going long forward to Dalot from Casemiro. But West Ham were ahead of Brighton there for a bit, but now they are back down the table again as Manchester City are back in, well, they're back equal top, shall we say, with Liverpool at the moment at the top of the table. With Brighton third, Tottenham fourth at the moment with their goalless draw. Sheffield United, West Ham down to fifth at the moment. Crystal Palace, to be fair to them, are actually in the top half of the table. But that being said, they've played one more game than most other teams at the moment, so they might go back down again. But they haven't had a bad start to the season. So credit where credit's due to Crystal Palace. As much as I don't want to say that, but there you go. Yeah, Doku actually decided to go alone for Manchester City there. Mitoma on the left-hand side, speaking of which, gets crowded out again. And now Man United will come forward with a good counter-attack. Rashford left-hand side up against Van Heck. Might go alone. Van Heck needs some support. And Rashford, oh my goodness me, he tried to find the right cross, but nobody there. Oh, and Brighton do get away with that one, if you ask me. Mitoma, left-hand side, needs a little bit of support. And does find Welbeck, who's in a bit of space on the left-hand side. Up against Dallo. Welbeck needs a bit of support. And does so. And try to do a long shot. Yeah, that was a bit of a waste from Gross. It was a bit of a waste, I will admit. But there you go. Almost like it was purposely trying to slow down there for Brighton. And also, Manchester United literally just stopped. Oh, what a chance! Oh my goodness me. Onana got the head of the ball there. Lamptey tried to come in. And he's going to be out of position as well, as Manchester United will try and come forward as Rashford. And now Man United with a real great opportunity. Here's Eriksen, Van Hecke blocked out. And in the end, Steele gets a hold of the ball. Ooh, it's a bit end-to-end so far. Ooh. Nervousness. Nervousness indeed. And Palace do lead against Aston Villa. I will get the goal in a minute. And it's Odsonne Edouard who gets the goal. Despite Villa being virtually the better side. And a slip there from Veltman. Not ideal. You don't want to be doing that, mate. I always keep thinking his number says 24, but it's actually 34 for reasons. But yeah, Palace lead at Aston Villa. I'm trying to remember their stadium name now, which unfortunately eluded me. So that does mean Crystal Palace now move... Well, they still stay 7th, but they move level with Arsenal on points. Excuse me. So far it's all been action elsewhere in the second half, with 2 goals coming in the space of about 3-4 minutes in their respective games. Still the same scoreline at Old Trafford though. Manchester United 0, Brighton & Albion 1. Veltman could have got forward if you ask me. Now a bit of a triangle forming. Doobie 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 doo. Lamptey will now speed. Lamptey, he's got Matoma for good measure. Oh, he was crowded out, Lamptey. Get up. Does Man United get a hold of the ball back? I would pressurise them in some, you know. At the end of the day, United look a bit more sus. Lamptey hasn't had the best of defence, it has to be said. And now Rashford again, left-hand side. Great ball forward, up against Van Hecke again. But Rashford could go alone. Side netting for the Manchester United man. Again, another great opportunity for Rashford. They've had some good play, Man United, on their left-hand side. But so far, no dice. I think if you ask me, it's only a matter of time because they keep going to the left-hand side and they're still getting the opportunity. Bellman tried to block it, but couldn't quite get there. And in the end, it was the pressure from Van Hecke that put it into the side netting. It wasn't a cute angle from Rashford. But there you go. Now Lamptey can get the ball away. Come on, run for the hills. But instead passed it to Matoma on the left. He's having some good connections with Matoma. But if you ask me, he's trying a little bit too hard as Lamptey. He's decent, but he's not, you know, world class, I would say. Now on the right-hand side. Welbeck. To Veltman. Trying to find the triangles here. Sorry, excuse me for singing. I don't think you want to hear my dulcet tones. And Lamptey might keep hold of the... Oh no, it's not. It's just a Dringo who might keep hold of the ball. Excuse me, on the right-hand side. Oh, trying to be a bit of pressure there from Fernandez. Back to the left-hand side with Matoma. Could link up with Lamptey. And will do. Oh, try to find the pass. Let's give it opportunity. Let's go, goals! You little beauty! Maestro! Woohoo! German whatever magnificent it is in German. But nevertheless, it is 2-0 to Brighton. Have some of that, Manchester United. That was beautiful on the left-hand side. United are dangerous on the left-hand side, but so do we. Gross, you little beauty. It was opportunistic, to be fair. It was a bit of a loose pass, I think, from Lamptey. And then Gross just took the opportunity to find it. Shimmy one of the Man United defenders. And it's virtually a crucial second goal. Yeah, so it was a bit of a loose pass from Lamptey. Tried to find Lallana on the left-hand side, but he couldn't get there. And instead, it went to Gross, who took the opportunity, saw the ball going in front of him. And it is Manchester United 0. What a dummy this is from Gross, to be fair. Look at that. See you later, Lindelof. Puts it in the bottom left corner. Nothing Onana could do about that. And it is Manchester United 0. Brighton Hove Albion 2. Come on! We're doing it again. Albion! Albion! Oh, this is brilliant so far. Absolutely bliss. That's all I will say. Absolute bliss. And one message I just have for Man United right now. Your city is blue. Your city is blue. Just like Brighton. Your city is blue. Oh, absolutely brilliant. This messaging. Oh, bloody hell. Bloody hell. What a start. What a start for the second half for Brighton. It was again virtually a similar story to the first half, where Man United had the bulk of the chances and had amazing chances. Two good, really good chances at the beginning. And instead it's the counter-attack and the absolute quality that is Brighton that gives them the chance of a lifetime and a 2-0 lead again. United thought they were back in it, or at the very least in the game with that equaliser. Mental, absolutely mental. All going horribly wrong for Manchester United. Erik Ten Hag, what are you thinking there? Eric, 10 weeks till the sack. Might be less than that, you never know. But they might get an opportunity again. Fernandes might find the cross. Instead it's Rashford, who somehow is playing further towards the back here. Lindelof. Sea of Brighton shirts again. This time a long shot, instead straight to Steele, who holds it as if it's his baby. Fernandes with a long shot, actually. Not a bad effort, but bounced up and straight towards Jason Steele in goal. Who's had, of course, had a few scares himself, but let's face it, if it weren't for the absolute bliss of defence and almost a brick wall of defence, that is Brighton of Albion, it's been absolutely sublime. I mean, I'm speechless. Again, I'm absolutely speechless. Still no further goals, or Man United might get an opportunity to go forwards. It was a bit of a back pass. I didn't even see that. Missed back pass even. Oh, I think they could have done the layoff there. Still could, another opportunity, another blow to blocks. Instead, Rashford with a long, well, not quite a long shot, but try to sort of dink it over, but the sea of Brighton bodies in the way. It is a corner though. Obviously, it was deflected. Corner from right hand side for Manchester United. Their fourth corner of the game, and so far we've yet to have one. Fernandez with a zipper in, and for some reason it didn't even... Basically just kicked it out of play. He just kicked it out of play. He was trying to zip it in, but he just kicked it out of play. So that was weird. This is the second successive home league game in which Manchester United have trailed 2-0. Against Nottingham Forest last month, they turned it around to secure a memorable victory. Doing it again against Brighton is a whole different matter, said one of the BBC Sport pundits. Lamptey, go on, get some speed in you, mate. Oh, freaking heck, Matoma. Why'd you take it off him? De Zerbi is schooling Ten Hag, says one of the BBC Sport people texting on BBC Sport. I like to keep an eye out on that because they do come up with some good stuff. And here's Veltman, right hand side. Oh, try to play a pass through. Really, he could have played it to Rodrigo, Veltman. He was acres of space on the right hand side. It would have been a safer bet. But there you go. Time a bit. Someone said Ten Hag gets out coached by every manager he faces. Man United deserve better than this. I think it's more of a case of I was going to say it's more of a case of a call it chairman issue, but there you go. Rashford tried to get the cross in, but blocked out again. This is just some scintillating play. Oh, get out of here. Get out of here, Rodrigo. I mean, he's not quite Bobbly Dazzler, but still pretty decent. Wasn't the best of headers, but Robert does keep hold of it. And then he does that as well. Yeah, Brighton just got to stay calm. I mean, they're 2-0 up. Just chill. That's all I'm going to say. Just chill. And West Ham had a great opportunity to try and lead again, but instead a great save by Ederson in the City goal. So there you go. And I've got a beaming smile on my face, of course. Truth. Again, United trying to get the Man United players to come at them. There was a bit of a wayward pass from Steele. Could be an opportunity to get them in, but no, crowded out again by the Brighton contingent. Just saw myself back doing that. That's not a good look. Hello to everyone who's watching. Get commenting in the live chat or commenting in the video below. And of course, subscribe if you're new. Subscribe, please. Oh, could be an opportunity for Ederson to get a ball in. Headed out, though, by Veltman. Another corner for Manchester United. Villa thought they should have had a penalty. But there you go. Oh, my life. They're having to take the corner again here. Obviously, it was moving. Ah, ha, 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 Brighton! Woo-hoo, wake up! Ansu Fati's getting warmed up. He is set to come on. Wakey, wakey, boys and girls. Of Tesco bags galore. Trying to get a cross in there for Manchester United. Oh, my life. What are you doing, boys? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, get out of here. I think it's a Dringer trying to get the ball away. Instead passes back. Don't blame him. I do not blame him whatsoever. Not any blame. So Ansu Fati is set to make his debut for Brighton and Hove Albion after getting on a loan transfer from, of all clubs, Barcelona. Quite mental, isn't it? Quite mental. Bit of a wayward pass there from Welbeck. So Man United do get the throw in. And the substitutes will come on. Lallana makes way. Good solid performance from him. And Danny Welbeck does make way, unsurprisingly. And here he is, Ansu Fati, making his debut for Brighton and Hove Albion. And it's João Pedro, who also comes off in place, I guess, for Adam Lallana. Man United also make a sub. Casemiro is off. And looks like Martial's going to come on, which will be interesting. As Højlund makes way for Martial. We'll get the full substitutions in a minute. So Casemiro and Højlund off for Man United. And Hannibal and Martial on for the home side. We're currently 2-0 down. So double substitutions each for both sides. And is that the first contribution of Ansu Fati? Tackling and... there you go. His first touch, tackling successfully a Man United player. Well, there you go. Welcome to the Albion. Mind you, this is all getting ahead of ourselves. He hasn't had a proper touch yet. He's had one. But there you go. Another long ball up to Rashford, but again, nothing doing. Or is that a free kick for Man United? Yes, it is. That was a late challenge on Hannibal. No card, though. Just be a free kick. Felton with the foul. Should have realised that, he was coming. So there you go. Man United with the, I would say, direct free kick with this one. There'll be a few players over this one. I'd say 28 yards out. 27 maybe. Eriksen was over it, now Rashford's over it. I mean, unsurprisingly, Rashford's over it. He's been pretty good at the free kicks. Even scored one of the World Cup for England. See how he handles this one. At least the time's still going. I just realised. Oh, straight at Steele, the free kick. Yeah, try to go on the left-hand side, but still read it well. Brighton are 2-0 up at Old Trafford and bring Ansu Fati on. Wow. Exactly. Wow, indeed. That's confidence for it. That is confidence in not just the coaches and De Zerbi as well, but from, I guess, the higher up as well. Just goes to show, innit? There goes Lamptey, trying to bring the ball forward. Got a good pass forward. Oh, try to find a man. Instead, Man United get it back. A lot of changes for either side for West Ham and Man City. And when Fulham lead Luton Town, I completely missed that. Carlos Vinicius, we're only a few minutes ago. Only came on just a few minutes ago. So there's a super sub in Carlos Vinicius gets the goal for Fulham to lead against Luton. So I didn't even see that. Otherwise, same scorelines elsewhere, including that of Spurs yet to find an opener against Sheffield United. So what do I know? Let me just see what the tables are like so far then. Whilst Man United are trying to get on the attack. I mean, if anything, I would prefer City to just draw against West Ham, or at least between the two of them, just be a draw. That'd be my preference, because at least then we can be ahead of them in the table. But West Ham do look good this season. They really do look good. Watch yourself. Oh, Man United player went down in the box. No penalty. It was Rashford that went down. And Brighton may come away. Here's a Dringer. Trying to find Ansu Fati, who couldn't quite get there. Ahead of the Man United defence. And they could come away again. Apparently, it was I don't have a sound, by the way, with the game here today. But apparently, a lot of the Man United fans, when Martial came on, or oh, there's nothing in that. Good grief! There was nothing in that. Rashford just went down too easy, trying to get a penalty. No, thank you very much. If anything, should have been booked for simulation, as they called it. But apparently, Martial coming on was greeted by a chorus of boos at Old Trafford. So that was funny. Not that I noticed, but there you go. Lamptey with the header out. And another corner for Manchester United. Oh, it was a Dringer, excuse me. And another corner for Man United. My reckoning, I think that's 6 corners now. We've yet to have one in this match. But who needs them when you're 2-0 up from 2 lots of open plays? Eriksen left-hand side here. 69 minutes gone. Nice. Trying to keep it lowish. Sort of missed everybody more or less. And instead it's a throw-in for Brighton. James Maddison has been booked for dissent. Spurs. And a lot of grumpy faces from Man United here. At least you can say we play proper football. None of this aggressive shenanigans or time wasting. We play proper football and look at the results we're getting. And we're actually putting the passes together and the finishing. Like, this is a far cry from the Potter years, whereby we had pass after pass after pass, just couldn't freaking finish. Ansu Fati tried to get the play going forward, but there you go. Lip up fatty, I lip up fatty, I lip up fatty for the Brighton. Doubt that very much. And now Lamptey on the left hand side. Oh, what a pass that was falling forward. Lamptey, acres of space, nobody near him. Needs to find the right pass. Does it without Ansu Fati. Oh, what an impact! What? Oh, João Pedro, excuse me, but what an impact! João Pedro with the goal, not Ansu Fati, excuse me, but João Pedro seals it. It's gone. Finito. Game over. Au revoir. Sayonara. Absolute done. Done and dusted. It's 3-0 for Brighton. Great pass from Lamptey. Well, it was Ansu Fati who was cheering, and now Man United fans they're going, is this a fire drill? 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 I was actually Lamptey with the pass. João Pedro, what a goal. Not even that easy. It wasn't an easy shot by any stretch of the imagination, but just gets it accurate. Oh, Osana did get a touch. Osana did get a touch, but didn't get all of it. We always win past them just a bit. What a day to be a Brighton fan once again. 3-0 at Old Trafford. Ten Hag, you're done. You're getting sacked in the morning. Sacked in the morning. You're getting sacked in the morning. It's done. Finito. Au revoir, sayonara. United goal. Unless you spoil it. Don't spoil it for the love of God. Oh, what a goal. Whoa, that came out of nowhere. Hannibal with a belter. Flippin' heck. That literally came out of nowhere. Hannibal with a super sub of a strike. Well, there you go. United do finally get a goal. And you have to say, take your hat off for this one. Nobody getting near him. Let's see if this is a certain angle here. Oh, you got to take your hat off for that. That was brilliant. Now, it's a bit squeaky bum. But, and United will be up for it now. United will be up for it. Yeah, so, Gilmour, if you're ahead of me, sorry. Try not to spoil it too much. So I'm on a little bit of a thing. But now Man United are up for it. Now Man United are up for it, so we've got to be careful. It took some special quality from Hannibal. Super sub. It was a super sub for Man United, for Brighton to get the third. It's a super sub for Man United to get their first goal in the game. Again, we can't seem to keep a clean sheet. We haven't yet kept a clean sheet in all these 5 games. We're scoring, but we're letting these goals in. We've got to try and keep that clean sheet. What if it comes down to it at some point? Dunk was fouled there by the goal scorer, incidentally. Ooh, a little bit of pressure from the Man United player there. Oh, what a goal! What a goal from Hannibal, maybe. Okay, now you've just spoiled it again, Gilmour. Oh, Gilmour coming on. Right, okay, so you are a Gilmour fan. Another goal to talk about in the Premier League, and it has come from Manchester City. The comeback is complete. There you go. It was fun while it lasted. And, oh my life on a bike. A little bit of a coming together between Veltman and, Region. On the left-hand side with Man United coming forward. And Sheffield United lead Spurs! Sheffield United lead Spurs at Spurs. It's happened again. It's happened again. Tottenham Hotspur. It's happened again. We will win. I don't think they will come back, but we never know yet. Suppose you never know. Header out. Back to the right hand side. Fernandes with the cross in. Header over. Oh, United could have got. Kind of wish that he would lose here. Same here, but it's Man City. What are you going to do? It's Man City. At the end of the day, I mean, they're on course for another treble. Let's face it, they're gonna probably get another treble at this rate. We reset the timer a little bit. Couple more substitutions coming by. Way Lamptey does make way. If you ask me, it's not bad, but it's just in certain games he can't be that good. Do you know what I mean? Milner comes on in his place. And it is Mahoud that comes off as well. Fair enough. Is that a bit of breaking news? And Billy Gilmour does come on for the Seagulls, which should be interesting. And, oops, I didn't mean that. Kind of wish that, yeah, I remember saying. So, yeah, comedian Russell Brand, accused of rape and sexual assault as he releases video denying serious criminal allegations. I'm just going to leave it at that. I'm not going to get into all that shenanigans. Long ball towards Rashford, but a bit too far for the Man United man. So with all of that being said, let me wait for that to that, and then let me load up the tables again. So all that being said, Manchester City now, again, sitting pretty at the top of the table with 5 wins out of 5, 15 points out of a maximum 15. Liverpool second with 13. They've had a good start, to be fair, to the season. Brighton third with 12. Tottenham now down to 10 points with them losing 1-0. Are you watching the game? If you are, then how are you watching it? I get a little bit of... Okay, so thanks to my mate Nicole. She's paying for a service, shall we say. Legal service, of course. Very legal service. But she's giving me a login, so I have to thank her for that. She's a very darling, mate. We've been best friends for ages, so I have to thank her big time. Big time. Man United might come forward here. Matoma! Boom opportunity! Oh, saved by Onana. It was a bit of an acute angle. Very acute angle. Oy, oy, oy. By the way, if you're not subscribed already, thank you for giving me a subscribe. That would be lovely. Yeah. Very legal means, Gilmore. Very legal means. So yeah, Tottenham down to 10 points along with West Ham and Arsenal. And Crystal Palace for that matter, because obviously they're winning. So it's a sea of 10s. You know what? Fair play to Palace. They're still only 2 points behind us in the league. We've had a fairly decent start. Obviously. I know, very unlucky Matoma. He's been subbed. Ooh, it's an opportunity for Brighton to, for Man United to get a header in. And instead it was Dunk with a header out. Oh, he's always solid, his Dunk. Honestly, his brain is just... Oh, wish I had it. Wish I had it. Another corner for Man United. We've yet to have one in this match. Left-hand side. Taken. It was a near post one, but nothing doing. And another throw-in. Here is the goal scorer. Back to Ericsson. And was a bit of a throw down almost on Rashford, but nothing doing, says the referee. Brighton thought they could come away, but no. And now Brighton players has gone down here because of a little swipe across. If United get one more, that'll be scary. Absolutely. It would be squeaky bum time. 10 minutes to go then. All hands on deck. And so far no other goals to report to, other than Sheffield United leading Spurs. But there you go. Now again, the Brighton can come forward. Oh, that would have been a good pass. But again, straight to Onana. Get back, boys. Get back. You might want to run. But a poor pass in the end from the Man United midfield. That gives it back to Brighton. Come on, West Ham. Get a goal. We might make things interesting. You've got acres of space. Go forward, man. Instead, we go backwards. Yeah, don't bottle it. I hope we don't bottle it, but we'll see. I mean, with that goal, United have got a bit of confidence, but so far the only goal has come from a bit of quality. That's all I'm going to say. Got to find the opportunity there to go forward, instead going backwards again. Guess we don't want to risk it. I don't blame us for risking it. Van Heck with the control. Now, triple change for Spurs in their pursuit to try and get an equaliser at Sheffield United at home. And Unai Emery is having a struggling second season. Second season syndrome hitting home for Villa. No. To be honest with you, we never really had a... Well, I mean, we had a bit of a second season syndrome, but we never really got anywhere, if that makes sense, in our second season. We struggled from the outset, you know what I mean? But what progress we made since. Virtually beating big teams week in, week out. It's just that counter-attacking malarkey that we just need to sort out. Because West Ham were counter-attacking bliss against us. I mean, something we've dealt with for the large part, but West Ham were absolutely amazing against us. Not trying to big them up, I'm just saying. But it'd be it's a bit of a different kettle of fish trying to counter-attack against Manchester City compared to us. All I'm going to say. So we'll see how the rest of the games pan out. But at the very least, you can say there's a goal in every game. Again, so far, no, I don't think there's been any 0-0 draws. There you go. Ooh, could be an opportunity to get the crossing for Man United. Again, over. Or not, didn't find the right player. And what a header. I think it was Veltman with the header on the right-hand side. And a vital save from Martinez against Palace. So far, we better have struggled. They are down to 11th at the moment. They still will be 11th after this. Just one of them days. One of them times. But it looked brilliant when they came back up. Absolutely brilliant. And now, they're struggling. I wonder if the second season thing is real. Anyway, so Ferguson will come on for Brighton. And comes on for Adringa, who makes way. And that is the final substitution for Brighton. I don't know if it is the final substitution for Man United. I don't think it is. But a little bit of a breathing proceedings. It is another substitution. And it is the final 2 substitutions. We'll progress on that in a minute. We'll get the names up because, quite frankly, I'm a little bit tired now and I need a drink of water. I need a drink of water. I will get some in a minute, but I don't want to really miss a minute of this. Another goal to tell you about, but in the meantime, it's Reguilón, McTominay, Martinez that come off. And coming on, it is Garnacho, Pelistri and Wan-Bissaka. So it's triple change for Man United, and it is a third for Manchester City. Guess who? That's all I'm going to say. Guess who got the goal for Man City? So in the end, it is a Man City win. Or it looks like it's a Man City win at the very least. Right-hand side for Brighton in Man United area. The sea of downvotes on BBC Sport is ridiculous. That's a free kick for us. Yes, it is. Oh, get out of here, Steele. Get out of here. Less than, well, about 4 minutes to go now. Let me just up that a little bit. I'm always having to up the timer a little bit. And there you go. So far, so good for the Seagulls, which is fantastic. Matoma on the left-hand side again up against Wan-Bissaka now. Who, of course, has just come on. A little bit of a throwdown from one of the Man United players onto a Brighton player, but Brighton will come with it. Could be an opportunity. 4v3 virtually here. Ferguson! Oh, saved by Onana with his legs. There's a bit of a slip from Ferguson, has to be said. But Brighton do get the throwing. And some brilliant, brilliant pressure from Ferguson. Going good. He likes what I see. Ferguson trying to get it control, but no dice. Tottenham thought they got a goal, and it was Brennan Johnson who thought they scored, but it was disallowed. Went too early, so offside. Brighton in the Man United box. Oh! It's a shot from Ansu Fati. But instead this time Onana reads it and saves it. Oh, that would have been beautiful. It was straight through the legs of Ferguson as well. Which is quite funny. I've been good so far, but now it's sort of begun a little bit lackluster. But hey, I'm more than happy with the result so far. More than happy with it. Oh, Brighton thought they got the ball there, but instead Man United keep a hold of it in their defensive half. A good chunk of the Old Trafford contingent thinking it's a library. Or fire drill, one of the two. Actually, both, come to think of it. Another goal to tell you about, and it is, where is it? I'll tell you in a minute. Because Man United do have an opportunity in the box, but crowded out. And Villa get the equaliser against Crystal Palace! It's John Doran at the 88th minute. Rejoice! Oh, I didn't know, oh god, what was that Scottish comedian's name again? Hang on. Scottish comedian. A bit more. Oh, bollocks. What is it again? Old. Billy Connolly, that's it. Basically a Billy Connolly lookalike was in the crowd. But yeah, Villa equalised at the death. Oh, a foul from one of the Man United players. Is 6 additional minutes in this one. By the way, if any of you are into Formula 1, let me get a hold of the full standings from the qualifying. I can tell you Verstappen actually only qualified 11th in the Singapore Grand Prix. And I want the latest. So actually Carlos Sainz Jr. got pole for Ferrari with George Russell alongside him on the front row. Leclerc, if you're an Alevelo fan, gets third with Lando Norris fourth, Hamilton fifth, K-Mag sixth, Alonso seventh, Ocon eighth, Hulkenberg ninth, and Liam Lawson gets into the top 10 and rounds off the top 10. And yeah, Verstappen will start 11th. So Homer Hamilton actually laps him, which would be funny. Man United could have an opportunity again to get forward, but no dice again. Ferguson, go on, get forward. And he got tackled, but Ansu Fati will keep hold of it. And instead it's a free kick from Hannibal. Well, foul from Hannibal, who gets a yellow card for his troubles as well. Of course, Man United got the solitary goal in the game. And still so far the other scorelines, as I already mentioned, Villa equalised against Crystal Palace going into 90 plus minutes for that one. Fulham still lead Luton, that's in to added time. Obviously we still lead 3-1. Brighton still lead Man United 3-1. Sheffield United still lead Spurs by a goal to 0. And of course City looks set to have a comeback victory, not for the first time. 3-1 up against West Ham. Let me refresh just in case there's any other notes to mention? Not really. 9 additional minutes of Aston Villa. Could be an opportunity for fourth. Could be an opportunity for a great fourth. Oh, it was saved by Onana. Ansu Fati. Oh, it's not being destined, is it? Oh, flipping it, Fati. God damn it, man. Just take the shot. Oh, it was a good save from Onana, to be fair. And after Zerbi, I feel for you. We get our first corner of the game, though. To the 92nd minute for Brighton to get their first corner of the game. I don't think we're going to do much of it, let's face it. Yeah, go short, very short. Are we going to keep it in play? It'll be a throw in to us, though. Luton had a massive chance to potentially equalise. Just doesn't look good for Luton, does it? You want them to do well, but there you go. And that is a goal kick for Man United, who will try their best to get the ball forward. They'll hoof it up. Or at least pass it towards one of their Man United defenders. Man United might get an opportunity coming forward here. Right hand side. Crowded out by the Brighton players. Again, nobody there for Man United. Brighton can come away. And they virtually almost will. Forgive me, I'm just sort of getting distracted by some tennis here. And a penalty to Aston Villa right at the death! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Let's go! But VAR check, though. VAR check. Huge decision as far as Villa is concerned. I might go to that in a minute. Once this game ends. And of course here, what's going on at Villa. We'll keep an eye out for... Well, by the way, it's all Man United at the moment, trying to get the ball forward. But again, no dice going forward. Blocked out again. Let me see if there's any news about Villa. Obviously a long VAR check, I would imagine. It's going to be a huge decision as far as Villa is concerned. I'm literally just checking the text. Still Man United coming forward. Could be an opportunity for a second. Again, no. And again, no. And surely that will do that. And it is all over! I think. No, it isn't. No, oh, false alarm, false alarm. False alarm, sorry, I didn't mean to buzz. I didn't mean to buzz there, sorry for that. Still checking, God blimey. Anyway, City have won against West Ham, and Fulham have beaten Luton by a goal to 0. And it is a goal kick or free kick actually for Brighton of Albion. I'll just hoof that one up. Love me. Hell, how long's the VAR check? And it is all over at Old Trafford. United, they were the better side, I would say, for up to 20 minutes. But then we got the goal and it just killed the momentum. Stone dead there. I'm going to check to see what's going on with the Villa game. Where are you, little shenanigans? No, never mind. Don't think I'm going to get it. So I'll have to see the text here to see what's going on. It's still a VAR check going on at Villa. Right, so it's the referee went to the pitch side monitor, so I can tell you that much. I think he went to the pitch side monitor about 1 or 2 minutes ago. So this could be tense. So they're having a good look here. Oh, there you are. I couldn't see it then for a minute. And let's see. Oh, it is a penalty. It is a penalty to Villa, so I'm watching this live now. It is a penalty to Villa. And I am watching this live right now. So ignore what's going on at the top. If anything, I'll get rid of this. There you go. Oh, go away. Stupid pop-up. Doesn't matter. I'll see what I can do from here. So what's the result? Is Villa going to score this? It is a goal! And Tottenham Hotspur equalise at the last minute. Unbelievable. So Villa have scored right at the death by a penalty given to them in 9 additional minutes. Well, 7 of the 9 additional minutes. But it'll be time for time added on for time added on. Yeah, I do wish Fatty scored that. And Crystal Palace are losing to Aston Villa. And Tottenham Hotspur have equalised at the last possible minute against Sheffield United with Richarlison getting the goal. Let's stay with all of this because it's all kicking off. Just going to reset that. Am I logged into the thing? I don't think I am. For whatever reason, I don't feel like I'm logged in. I'll have a look. No, I'm not logged in. How do I get logged out? Okay, stupid thing. Right, logging back in. We won 3-1. Now I'm just watching the last few score lines. Because Aston Villa have won it at the death against Palace and Tottenham Hotspur have equalised against Sheffield United. You were saying? They're still watching at the moment. You're live. Come here. Say hi. Oh, I've got Gilmore still. No, all the teams I want to. There's Mum. There's my mum, Denise. No, all the teams I want to win, letting a goal at the last second. Ah, fair enough. But at least Palace have lost. That's the good news. What? 1-3-1. They were 1-0 down, but there you go. So almost done at Villa and almost done at Spurs. It is an equaliser for Spurs, or is it though? I mean, it hasn't registered on one side, but I think it probably is. But anyways, we'll keep an eye out for the remainder of the score lines. If anything, I'll probably... Yes, I do have that. So I'm going to do this. So obviously all over at London Stadium, Man City have won it by 3-1. Same scoreline for us, for that matter. And Tottenham have won it! Tottenham have won it in the death! Would you believe it? What a late drama at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. They've only come from behind against Sheffield United to win it. Incredible. Well, blow me sideways and call me Delilah. Dejan Kulusevski with the last minute winner. And that, as a result, puts Tottenham Hotspur, well, level with us on the table, but behind on goal difference. Incredible scenes. Incredible drama right at the death. I don't want the sound on there. Talking about bloody Scotland. Get out of here. For some reason it's not being like updated at the moment. I don't know what's going on. Now it's been added. Oh, complete turnover, and Villa have sealed it at the death against Crystal Palace. So yeah, that's done. That is done and dusted. So much needed win for Villa, has to be said. I'm just messaging at the moment. So, anything else going on? I don't know why the stat thing at the bottom sort of stuck. For whatever reason. So there you go. 3 more minutes of stoppage time remaining at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. So that will be interesting. I'll stick with you guys until it's all over for these two games. I don't know what's going on here. For some reason the 247 sport thing is not working properly. There it is. Right, so let's get to... Ian... No, there's no way Palace are going to be winning that one. Let me see if I can find the Spurs one. I mean, it's all over at Fulham. I don't know what's going on there. There you go. Oh, McBurney has just got sent off for Sheffield United. So that is literally all over there. Incredible. Premier League, here we are. Couldn't find it then for a minute. Now I've found it. So McBurney sent off for Sheffield United. So it's literally in the 14th minute of 12 additional minutes, by the way. Sheffield United will try and come forward. I'm now watching it myself. So it's still not all over yet. To see what the red card was all about. The Spurs keeping hold of the ball. And holding it well. So there you go. Excuse me. A load of wind there. We just update the tables for you. It says Spurs are on 10 points. I don't think they are they? I thought they were on 12. Okay, maybe they are on 10 points. Okay, Spurs must be on 10 points then. Fair enough. So at the moment, Brighton are third in the table on 12 points. Liverpool, with their win earlier today, are second, with Man City first. Top of the tree, 15 out of 15. Literally deep into stoppage time at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It'll be a hoof up from Sheffield United. Still no blowing of the whistle. Richarlison got booked, by the way. And it is all over. It is now all over at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Yeah, Villa got 3 in 1 minute. I know, I saw that. That's incredible. Yeah, from 1-0 down, the 87th minute, Villa now lead 3-1. Cool, blimey. What an end to all of this. Go away. So there you go. Yeah, so all over at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Tottenham have completed an incredible comeback to beat Sheffield United by 2-1. And it looks as if Villa are going to do the same here by holding out against Palace. Let me see if I can get a hold of that game very quickly. Let me see if that is all over at any point. Still going, actually. Interestingly enough. I'll wait until it's all over and then I can end the stream. How about that? I know, quite incredible. Absolutely incredible. Oh no. Hope you can still hear me. Anyways, finally all over at, as I say, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Still not done yet at Aston Villa. Yeah, very unusual. Am I still here? Am I still alive? Please do let me know. You know, it's probably all going to be all over at some point for Aston Villa. I'm going to end the live stream here. But anyway, good result for Brighton here today. Solid work indeed at Old Trafford. The Seagulls are still soaring high. We are third. With not so much... With only 5 games gone. It was unlucky against West Ham. But we're so far so good. 12 out of 15. We'll take that. And Aston Villa do confirm their win over Crystal Palace at full time. It ends Aston Villa 3, Crystal Palace 1. Other score lines today. I'm just going to refresh the thing. Other score lines in the Premier League are Fulham beat Luton Town by 1-0. Tottenham Hotspur have come from 1-0 down to beat Sheffield United by 2-1. And West Ham... Well, they did get in the lead, but unfortunately got crowded out by, well, Manchester City. What can you do? who, of course, eventually beat West Ham at the London Stadium by 3-1. But anyway, I'm going to be ending the stream here. Thank you very much for watching. I will be back next time for Europa League action for the Seagulls, as I do follow them. But I will do other games. I will cover other games at some point. Don't know what, but whatever takes my fancy, I guess. Anyway, take care, everybody, and I will see you in the next live stream. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.